Welcome back, guys. In the last episode, we put in this this really cool grain and food and fuel mixed line, which is going to be awesome, right? Well, it's very, very cool, but it's also going to be really inefficient. And this is where I want to talk about like point to point a little bit. So in this episode, we're going to replace parts of the line, and we're going to break it up, break it down, and we're going to put in a ship canal. Because quite a few people have said, oh, canals, do canals. All right, we're going to put in a ship canal. The Honkelbrief ship canal, and it's going to go there. And it's going to be very cool. It's also going to be staggeringly expensive, and I hope I'm not going to go broke doing this, but we'll see. So we're going to come up here to Alextown. This is where we've got the food processing plant. Well, the food processing plant is going to change a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to demolish the food processing plant, and I'm going to get me flatten tool. This is where the expenses start. Let's bump up the brush size just a little bit, and we'll flatten this out further, because the food factory is going to have to come out a bit further, because we're going to have a harbour going on over here. There. Well, that's where I'm going to try. We'll see if it works. So, let's extend a road from there straight down to the coast. Say about there-ish. Okay. I'm going to end up playing around with the coast here. I'm sure of it. Right, harbour. We want a cargo harbour. Flip you around. Cargo harbour is going to go there. Boom, in you go. Is that relatively flat? Yes, that's actually relatively flat. If I was to get my flatten tool, yeah, nice. A few little bumps. Can smooth that out. Alrighty, so we have got a dock. Awesome sauce. But, obviously, there's no way to connect Honkelbrief City North, which is connected to our farms. There's no way to connect that through here. So we've got to do a ship canal. This, God, this is going to be expensive. Like, really expensive. Let's get the old bulldozer out. And let's take out that section and that section. And all of that. Now, the problem we're going to have is that this bridge is going to have to be quite high to let the ships pass underneath. And we've got a relatively short run from the station to the bridge. So I think we're going to have to take this like right back. And you, of course, have gone onto the wrong track. But you know what? We can sort that out afterwards. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Hang on. I pushed it over. Ha ha ha! You can't beat me, train. Let's take that out. Get rid of that bit. Take that back. And we'll push that back another little bit. I think this is going to have to come like way back. Alright. And we want it to be like relatively smooth on the other side. So let's take it back a couple of sections over there as well. Okay. So let's do this. Terrain tool. I'm going to grab my flatten tool, which I've already got. Good. I'm going to get this because I want this to be hard edged, because I want it to look like a man-made ship canal. That's the idea of this. And then I'm going to crank up the brush size to, you know what, probably to max. Now, if I rotate this a little bit, let's see, it's that way. I mean, it doesn't, to be honest, it doesn't really matter. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's fine. I'll make do with this. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do it from here, because that's kind of a good depth, because it's just about dark blue. But you've got to be really careful with this. If you start in really deep water, it's so much terrain that has to be moved. It will cost you an arm and a leg, I promise. So I'm going to do it from here. And look, every little movement is like 50,000. So I want to go straight through there like that. And have I got a nice straight edge? Oh, I've got a pretty nice straight edge on that side. This side, a little bit janky. Let's see if I can't improve that side a little bit. Okay, how are we looking? Oh, not too bad. Not too shoddy. Okay, that looks fairly reasonable. Now, to be honest, I want to remove this island. Am I going to do it? I think I'm actually going to do it. I wasn't going to do it, but I think I am actually going to do it. God, this is going to be expensive. So we're just going to bring you right through here like this. Look at that, burning through the cache. And out there. And there. Come on, smooth off. Smooth off. There we go. Oh, yes, this is going to look nice. Straight edge. That'll make it look very man-made. Oh, yeah. Right, now, with this kind of ship canal, I think I'm going to use a technique to try and make it look like a man-made structure. And it'll make the edges look really, really nice. And to do that, we're going to go to Assets. We're going to go to Rocks. And then I want my mixed rocks. And then down here, I'm going to say I want the granite, because I think the granite looks really good for this. So we'll take all sizes of granite, which is kind of like, it's this stuff. It's pretty white. And then let me show you what the granite looks like. So now there is a really nice little tool here. If I increase the brush size so that we're putting down lots at one time, let's keep it fairly small. Where is it? See, you can miss this really easy. There's this thing that appears down the bottom, skip collision, right? Now, if you try and draw them in, right, you can see it doesn't put them very close together. So you can't do much with that. But if you take off skip collision, it'll just pile them on top of each other. And that is what we want. The only problem I've got with this granite is the biggest size, has got this kind of brown mark on it. And it's so obvious, right, that it doesn't make for like good blending in. So I'm going to take that one out. And then, with a bit of luck, then see, you get a much more, see that, look, it's like, oh, there's that dot. Whereas if you take that out, you get a much nicer collection of rocks. Right, shut up, Skye. Actually do what you're going to do. All right. So then I'm going to come along the edge of this and just paint in like a whole load of rocks right on the edge like this. And with a bit of patience and persistence, we end up with this, which I think looks pretty damn sweet. All right, let's move on. What do we need next? We're going to need a bridge across here, and then we'll see if our ships can get through. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, that's not wide enough. Now I did have to make this a bit deeper so that the rocks actually went to an invisible point. But damn, it looks good. But it's cost me like 9 million. Wow. Okay. And I still need to do some smoothing. But you know what? I'm going to leave that until I've actually got some more money. Okay. Well, after much messing around, that is what I'm going with. So you're in. Now I'm definitely going to want to have that double tracked. At least, and I think we may end up with having this quad tracked, but let's put that in. If I hook that into there, right, now it's just curve straight. That's what we want. All right, you're in. Boom. And then this one is going to go around like that. Okay, sweet. The question is, can I get this to actually hook up to these tracks? And my guess is no, but I'll give it a try. You know what? Probably better off trying it from there. If this worked, oh my god, it might actually do it there. How's that look? You know what? That's all right. That I can live with. All right, sweet. So now we've got to do the same thing on the other side. So you come around here, and we're going to have a nice gradual slope as well, which would be not a bad thing. You're in. And then you are going to come around and hook up to there. Boom. Oh, our line is reconnected. Hooray, that's much rejoicing. Oh, that is a thing of beauty, isn't it? Right, let's go. Okay, so I've broken it up into 4 pieces. We've got just fuel coming from the port to Honkelbriff. And then we've got food and fuel, Honkelbriff to Guggit. And then food and fuel between Alex and Guggit. And food and fuel up to Barton. Okay, now let's put some trains on. So, what do we want? Now, the question is, how are we going to do this? You know what, let's start off with Alex. No, let's start off with the Honkelbriff port. No, because I want to get some cash back from these. Although, you know what, at this point, I should probably borrow my 10 million. So I know that's how much I've got. Alrighty, so, let's do these first. So, how are we going to do this? We're going to change these vehicles. We're going to have... am I still going to go with a PV? I think I probably am. Now, these trains, somebody pointed out, these trains are like 40 miles an hour. But these gondolas, for example, are limited to 31. Yeah, that limits the top speed, but the acceleration is going to be much better with a more powerful train. You've got to bear that in mind. So don't always think, oh, I've got to match the speed of the top speed of the train to the top speed of the wagons. Acceleration is important. It's a significant part of the journey is just speeding up, especially on shorter lines like this. So it's still going to pay off. So I'm still going to go with these PV, especially because the upgrade from the Class B to the PV, this costs 900,000. These only cost $1 million. They're not that much more expensive, but yeah, there's a big jump up. There's a fair jump up in power, although tractive effort is a little bit lower. But I'm still going to go with these because they're newer and I like them. Although these are a bit shinier. So there's kind of all kinds of different things. What do we want? So this is which one am I doing? I can't remember. Okay, Gug Alex. So this is going to be food heavy. So we're going to want, I'm thinking we're going to put like 10 cars on here. So I'm thinking I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm going to go 6 food and 6 food and 4 fuel. 6 food and 4 fuel. 1, 2, 3, 4. What length does that give me? I might start with 6 and 4 and take it from there. Yeah, go on. Let's do that. So replace all of these vehicles. Boom. Okay. Right, train 18 and train 19. I'm going to get rid of. Am I? 2 trains running backwards and forwards. Maybe 3. I'm going to try and run with 3. So I'll sell that one. Confirm disposal. Yes. What do we want? We want some trains. Buy vehicles. This is going to be a PV with just fuel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's too many. I think on this section we'll run 2 trains with 10. Let's try that. So quantity 2, please. Buy those. Hooray. So we've got 2 trains on there. We've got 3 trains on here. And we're going to go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to go with 8 fuel and 4 food. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. I want 3 of those. Not 33. That would be a bit expensive. We'll run 3 of those on there. Yeah, okay. And that leaves... Oh, well, put them on the line. Hang on. Did I just buy... No, I bought 3, didn't I? No, apparently I bought 2. How the hell did I buy 2? Okay, clone, because I want 3. Oh, not enough money. Ah, okay. Okay, that's slightly problematic. In that case, train 18. We'll run with 2 trains. God, it's so expensive. What am I trying to do? No, I want to sell this train. Sell the train. There we go. Train sold. So now let's put those 2 onto Honk Gug. Oh, come on, both of them, please. Hot gug. Okay, so we've got 2 on there. We've got 2 on there. I haven't put these on the port line, have I? No, because I always forget to do that. Where's the blooming port line? It's so hard to see. I wish they'd make these windows smaller. They're ridiculously big. Where the hell? I can't even see. Oh, it's down here. Put those onto the port. Okay, so all we got to do is the Barton food fuel. And let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do 5 and 5, and we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because you've kind of got to see how much stuff is getting shipped up there and balance it. I'm actually thinking it's probably going to be more like 6 and 4. You know what? I'm going to do 6 and 4. Because it's going to get more food than fuel. So we'll do 6 and 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's probably going to end up being 7 and 3, but we'll see how it goes. So I want 2 of those, please. If I can afford them. Yes, I can. Just. What? What do you mean? Not enough money. Oh, they're 3 each. Oh, okay. Well, we'll run 1 then. So we'll run 1 train, and that's going to be on the Barton food fuel. Man, I told you I wouldn't have enough money to do this. This is a very expensive proposition. We've got to start making some money. Let's get rid of all these windows. And apparently the delete key is supposed to close all windows, and it's not. Okay, fine. Maybe it doesn't do it if they're pinned, but it should. Okay, so what should we do? Should we watch? I keep going to the wrong place. Let's watch, first of all, the fuel train. Yeah, let's watch the fuel train. So, crank it up. Fuel train comes out. Let's ride on board. Look at you all new and shiny with your shiny dome. There we are. Right, so you're going to run in. You're going to pick up a load of fuel. 70 fuel. And then you're going to have a lovely tropical rail journey. Zip onto the passenger line. Over the bridge. Michael, I tell you what, this is producing some really beautiful stuff. And then you whiz into the platform and you drop off. Okay, we've got some problems. So, now you should drop off the fuel there. Yes, you've dropped off the fuel. Good. All right, what's up with you? You, what the hell are you? Okay, that was confusing. Let's what line are you supposed to be on, train? You're supposed to be on that line, which for some reason is not showing up. Oh, you're supposed to be on that line. You need to turn around then. So, train, flip you around. There we go. And now we haven't got any warnings. Hooray! Good. Okay, so let's see. You've just dropped off fuel there. Go. So now we want to see one of these trains. No, that's a passenger train. Here we go. Train 22, if I can click on it. Come here, train 22. Thank you. So this is a Honkelbiff Guggets food fuel train. Now, I probably need some more signals in here. And, you know, that's going to affect our efficiency like quite a lot. So let's just have a quick check on the old signals. Let's turn my icons on so that I actually see them. There we go. So we've got signals there. Yeah, I took out the signals in between there and there. And that's quite a long wait. And I've taken out the signals here. So let's see. We want a signal, let's say there and there. And then I'm going to put one in between, so probably, maybe just before the bridge. There we go. Okay, anywhere else? I shouldn't need them anywhere else apart from here, because I messed, did I mess with that? I didn't mess, yeah, maybe I did. I can't remember. Let's put a signal there, so you can wait before going into there. And then we want that one coming out. See, that's quite a long ways. You know what? I'm going to put a signal there. Which is probably not ideal, but it'll do. Okay, right, go. Go, go, go. We've got so much to do. Let's jump on board. Train 22. Get rid of that so that we can actually see. So train 22 is going to whiz into here and hopefully pick up that fuel. Yes, it does. It picks up 56 of it. Need to redo those roads. Oh, I've got so many little bits and pieces to play with. And here we go, over the ship canal as one of the ships is coming through. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to ride on the ship. And then we're going to fly along here. Let's slow it down so I can enjoy it. We're going to fly along here into the town of Gigabyte. And then you're going to drop that fuel off. Hopefully. Yes. That fuel gets dropped off. Hooray. Good news. Now, I'm going to have a look at the stations and put in truck stations to ship it out to where it needs to go to. But for now... Right, so that's got dropped off there. That's good news. Okay, so what we now need is an Alex Gigabyte food fuel train. Let's jump on board. So you're going to run into here. You're going to pick up this fuel, or at least some of it, because ideally some of it would get shipped out to Gigabyte. Oh, you've picked up 14. Now look, all of it's gone. Right? And this is the thing. If you don't pick stuff up promptly, it just disappears. So that's something that I'm going to have to work on. So let's crank this up. And I do realise that the YouTube compression algorithm really doesn't like the grass textures, and you get a lot of pixelation. So I'll try and avoid that as much as I can, but hey, it is what it is. We need to get a move on. It doesn't pixelate so much if you run it on slower speed, but when you run it on triple speed, it gets a bit nasty. Right, so you're going to run up here to Alex, and that's where the food processing plant is. And you are starting to produce food. Now let's have a look. Going back, oh my lord, you've picked up some food. So we're going to start shipping food back. Hooray. Now, Alex Barton, did you pick up some fuel? No, you didn't. You missed it. Where's the next train? Next train's here. What are you? Train 5. No, that's a passenger train. That's another passenger train. Where's the other? Good lord, it's a long... No, oh, that's going all the way to Kretchy. No. Here we go. So you're going into... Where's the other one then? Oh no, I only put one train on, didn't I? Oh, I only put one train on. So hopefully, when you get back... Which train are you? I can't remember now. That's good. Alex Barton. So, let's jump on board. Now, the thing is there going to be any fuel left by the time this gets back? We'll see, because another train should have come in. Oh, we've got a warning. Oh, we've got 2 trains. Let's sort this out. So we've got 2 trains mutually blocked. Let's have a look. Where are you? Okay, so... so you, I'm guessing... come on, give me the damn train. Train 11, thank you. So you want to come out here. Ah, I need to put that switch back in. Damn it. What do I want? Track. And we'll run a switch like that. It's the best I can do. And then we can put a signal in down there. All right. Get out of there and go. And hooray! Our passenger services can carry on running. Autosave going on. Come on, go away, thank you. So, you're running. You've just dropped off some more fuel. So let's get back to... we want to get back to Alex and see... Okay, so you've just picked up, this is the Alex Barton Food Fuel. You know what, I'm going to flip you around. Because some stuff should have got dropped off by that train. Can you pick anything up? Nope. Getting nothing. Hang on a sec, let's just have a look at... oh, you know what? No, this is only fuel, not food. Now let's see. Cretchy doesn't need food. Does anywhere else need food further on along the line? Corpse... sorry. Corpse Hatch needs food. So we would have to ship up to Corpse Hatch the food. Okay, so we can actually change this this Barton train. So, configure vehicles, pause, and this train can be swapped. So let's replace that. This is only going to be shipping food up there. Fuel up there. So we can get rid of the box cars. Okay, so it's going to be a PV with just tank cars. 1, 2, 3. What I'm going to do, I think I'm going to put like 2 small trains on rather than 1 long train. That's 2 million per vehicle to replace that. Really? Oh no, that should be giving. No, that's giving me 750,000 back. But they cost 2 million each. Wow. Well, I'm going to put that on. So let's do that. Oh, I need to click the replace button, you idiot. I said my mind is thinking about 14 different things. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And replace that. That gives me that money back. I could clone that train and have 2 running backwards and forwards. I've got to say, I'm kind of tempted to. So, yeah, go on. Clone that train. So now we've got 2 trains running backwards and forwards. The question is whether we can get enough fuel going. So, at this point, I really need to put in the truck lines. Because if we look at some of these towns, the coverage... yeah, from the station, we're not going to be reaching most of this. Guggett is going to be covering a lot. And Alex is probably covering virtually nothing. So let me put the truck lines in and then I'll run it for a bit and we'll see what kind of profitability we can get. You know what, just before I do that, let's see if we go out to Wobbly Town. Here we go. So look at the refinery and see what the demand is. The demand is, we've got 180 from Honglebriff City, 74, 23 and 14. You can see it's a tiny demand because we're not reaching all of the buildings. Let's see what that becomes when I put in the truck stops. Okay, so having run it on a few years, how are we doing? How are we doing? What have I changed? You know what? I've only changed one thing. I put a few extra ships. I put like 3 extra ships on the grain line because we needed them. You can see it's taken quite a long time to get up here. But like, what's changed? Well, the first thing I realised was that Alextown isn't taking food, so all of the food is being shipped down to Guggett's and Honkelbriff. So we're going to have to add Corpse Hatch fairly soon to get more bread demand. But how are we doing? Are we producing stuff at the factory? Yes, we are. And I tell you what, we're already up to the next level, and we're getting close to even getting our demand up to the next level. So that's going really well. Let's have a look. Customers. Okay, so we've got demand of almost 100 at Honkelbriff and almost 100 at Guggett's. So yeah, we definitely need to add Corpse Hatch and we'll get up to the next level, which would be awesome. I have added in a truck stop here for Guggett's, and that is shipping out fuel on a fuel line. Actually, what's the best way to... I suppose if I turn on the land use, it's probably the easiest way to show you. So this is servicing this part, because this part down here is already serviced by being close enough to the train station. And then we've also got a food line which is running out here. Is that one of the... No, they're flatbed trucks. Here we go. That's trucks. Flatbed horse carts. Okay, so that's that going on. And then we've got similar thing in Alex Town. I set up a branch. A branch. See my brain's going. A truck stop there, and that's shipping out fuel into the industrial park because they actually do need fuel here. And then over in Barton, same thing. We've got a fuel line dropping off up here, covering those guys. So what's that done to... Did I do Honkelbrief as well? I don't think I did. Honkelbrief, where the station's already covering the industry. So I just put in a food line shipping up to the commercial area up here. So what's that done? What's that done to our... where is it? Here we go. To our demand up at the fuel refinery. Well, let's have a look. Well, it's starting to go up. And we're distributing what we're shipping where. So we're shipping 21 to Bonn, up to 53 for Alex Town, and then 82 and 82. Awesome. We really need this to get up to the next level. Oh, it's so close. So close. But with a bit of luck, we'll get, oh, come on, just that little bit more to do, and we'll get up to the next level. Hopefully we'll get up there. And then we should really see some stuff shipping out. And of course, that will help our profitability. Let's talk profitability then. So the stuff is getting out there. Like, is it working? Are we making money? Well, I haven't run this on for all that long. I've already paid off the loan. And we're already 10 million in the bank. What are we making per year? We're making like 4.5 last year. Pretty darn good. So that was when I stopped doing stuff. So there we made about 3 million, 3.2. Now we're up to 4.5. So it'll be interesting to run it on for a few more years and see, like, what does this settle down at? But like, if we're making 4.5 million, I'd be extremely happy. Let's see. We're at 3.5 million. And still going up. 3.8, 4 million. Wow. You know what? We'll see. We'll leave it running and we'll see. Still 4.5. It's still going up. So this is working. Let's look at the line profitability. So this is sorted by profitability. The one that's losing money is the Alex Barton fuel line, because frankly, running 2 trains on there, way too much, because we're not getting that much fuel up there. So I reckon you're carrying fuel. You've just picked up 2. Let's sell you. Okay. So now that we've just got 1 train, we'll see. Let's see, like, how close are you? Yeah, if we add the 2 trains together, maybe we'll have enough to kind of like break even at least, which would be kind of nice. So we'll see. We'll see how that does. And, you know, I mean, I suppose I could even take it down. Like, if I replace that, if I replace it with maybe 4 cars, it was a bit ambitious, I suppose. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put 4 cars on there. Replace that. Boom. We'll see how that does. Okay, so that's the one that's losing money. Hopefully now that'll fix it, and it'll at least break even. Would be nice. And then what else? What else is costing us money? Well, the Dead Lucy line, we know about that. That's fine. Alex Blind Archangel is not doing too great, and I don't really know why that's losing money. We're just not getting enough passengers. Now, I've removed all of the intercity bus lines, so it's not that. So, Alex the Blind Archangel, we're like, why would that be losing money? I really don't understand that. But I'll keep an eye on that. We'll see. The Honkelbrief port, so shipping the fuel from the port to Honkelbrief, that is not making very much money. And sometimes, let's have a look at the line. Yeah, we're kind of break even. So I'm thinking we've probably got too many cars on there, but I'm hoping that the fuel production is going to go up, and then we will need them. But I don't know. I could probably take off a couple of cars on there. I will run it at 100 of 140, so That should actually turn to a profit fairly soon with a bit of luck. Okay, cool. So that's good news. What else? Everything else, not really a problem. If I sort it by the lines, so that we can focus on what we're interested in, which is all of the stuff from SF down. So this is all of the stuff up here, the RFs, the LBs. That's all the road traffic, and I'm really not too worried about that. What we're interested in is this stuff. So the crude line is making over 1 million. Beautiful. The fuel oil line making 2 million. The grain line now making 1 million. Beautiful. And then we look at the TFs. These are the train freight lines. So Alex Barton we know about. Look at this though. Guggett's Alex. Well, no, the TF fuel line's making like 2.4 million. Guggett's Alex is making 1 million. Honkelbrief Guggett's is making, well, it was making 300,000. It's kind of bouncing around a little bit. There you go, 300,000 again. Oh, look, the Honkelbrief port fuel line is now making a couple of 100,000. So that's now making a little bit of profit. So that's good. And then all of our passenger lines are making money, except Alex Blind. Seriously, I don't know what's wrong with that. So, oh, man, I suppose we have to end this episode with a little ride. And I guess, are we going to go first person? I think we're going to go first person because, let's face it, this is what we wanted to see. Oh, my goodness. That has not turned out too badly, has it? The ships do juggle around a bit when they're going through. Third person might be a bit smoother. But through the bridge, crash through the bridge, crash into another ship, try to avoid the rocks. Yeah, avoid the rocks. Yeah, the ships are kind of all over the place. But I still think it's awesome. So look, where is it? Here it is. Come on, we need another ship. We need another ship. Come on, you. I've got to say, I am very, very happy with... Oh, now we've got a train going up the top. I love our little Honkelbrief ship canal. All right, guys, we're going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please keep suggestions and whatever coming in. What do you want to see? You want to see more ride-alongs? You want to see more track building? You want to see more decoration? You want to see more, I don't know, more time with the stats? Let me know. I will catch you for the next one. Peace out.